All right, Shalom Akim. Hey, we would like to start out by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Hakadash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. As a hobbit to my right.
Yashima. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp. And we're going to go into a lesson, dealing with embracing being an outcast. All right, and that's something that, this elder brother, goes into quite often. Pretty much indulging into our culture, all right, which in this society makes us an outcast, all right, because we live in a society that's based on wicked standards, on carnal standards, you see, but we come from a culture that's spiritual, all right, that's conservative, but this society is what? Radical, instant gratification,
liberal.
Yeah, liberal. We're all about structure and patience, you see. So what happens within this ministry as we conform more and more to Yahweh Shai, we're going to become more and more of an outcast, to this society. All right, and Yahweh Shai prayed for that when you go to St. John chapter 17, verse 13, and it says, "And now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves."
Yep.
And one thing about it, as we mature within the faith, our joy comes from within, all right? Not based on external things, but internal. Like there's a joy, all right, that comes from within just to be able to edify the elect. That this world can't give you, like Esau, Edom can't give you the fulfillment, of being one of the children of the promise. No, he can't give you fulfillment, all right, of understanding that there's a righteous rulership coming to the earth, and we're descendants, all right, of that nobility, man. You see, our joy comes from within. That's why you see brothers have a pretty much a stable spirit, because our joy is not based on external things like this society. Like you see people go through depression, that's because they're trying to obtain these external things, and they're constantly disappointed over and over and over again, and they sink into a depression. Because even the scriptures say, hope deferred maketh the heart sick, which is the mind. First,
Something that Priest Abaya said in camp last night, you should be happy I'm knowing that you're a king and a priest.
Yep.
We're kings and priests.
Yep.
Yep.
This is St. John 17 and 14. It says, "I have given them the world, and the world have hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world."
Yep. There's a saying in the world, like attracts like.
Yep.
And that's a fact. And that's the scripture in Sirach, how animals sort to their kind.
Yep.
All right. That's kudos to you if the world doesn't vibe with you like that. And if you don't vibe with the world, man, that means that you're not confounded by your Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
It's like you go to a BET award show, all right? And you got all these niggas on stage and the world loves them, but most likely the Most High hates them, man.
Yep.
The world loves his own.
Yep.
All right? But the Most High hates the world.
Yep.
Just
a quick precept for you since you said that, because you gotta remember, this world is modeled after the image of the beast.
Yep.
That's why you see alphabet community on the rise. That's why you see Esau either wants you to be a passive, effeminate nigga, or a degenerate, low-level base nigga.
Yep.
You see, or he wants you, if you want to be wise, you gotta be a wise according to his standards.
Yep.
You see, but
right.
But see, we've broken that mold. All right, Esau has different molds that he wants niggas to stay in.
Yep.
You see, but see, this is not of this world, which means there's no mold that Esau has that produces what Yahweh Shai is grooming his men to be.
Yep. It's kind of like, that reminds me of the way America looked during the time of Gad was a whole different America when Esau came.
Yep.
A different world took over the land.
Yep.
Now it's another thing going on. This is the America with Esau, or this is the world with Esau running it. But now this is about to be Yahweh Shai's world.
Yep.
It's gonna be a whole different reality, man.
Yep. This is Psalm 73 and 20. It says, "As a dream when one awaketh, so O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image."
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
And this is what? The beast image. All right? The Lord hates what this earth has become.
Yep.
He hates the society. That's why it's gonna be great judgment. Just like during the time of the flood. Before the flood, there was particular energy and lifestyles in the earth that the Most High despised, and we're in the same position now. And that's why He called the elect out of that to be conformed into His Son. See, that's the mold of the Most High, Yahweh Shah. That's what every Israelite man is supposed to be striving to conform to, Yahweh Shah. All right, that mold.
He must increase and I must decrease.
Yep. So what's happening is we don't want to get caught up in trying to modify ourselves into an image that the Most High despises. You know, trying to portray this certain image so you can get more thought attention. You know, trying to portray a certain image so you can have more street credibility, or you know, like you saying, like these guys from Sakari, they put off that image. They try to modify themselves for the streets, but the Most High despised that shit, man. And He's finna show how much He despised that nigga culture, man.
Well, what did it say in Exodus, the 12th chapter? And I would destroy the gods of Egypt. Then you find out that these guys, I mean, this culture goes back to a particular demon. The thuggy.
Thug and diva.
Thug and diva. So it's almost you're manifesting and you're walking after the image of the gods of Egypt. When Yahweh Shah said in the first Egypt, I will destroy the gods of Egypt. So how do you think the Most High is going to manifest destroying the gods of this Egypt? He's going to destroy the people who embrace the image of those gods, man. You know?
This is Genesis 6 and 5, and this was before the flood. And the Most High saw that wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that He had made man on the earth, and it grieved Him at His heart.
This is a pre-flood mindset. A pre-reset mindset, man. You know?
They said only evil continually. And you look at people's mindset, their mind is geared towards celebrating pagan holidays, committing adultery, seafood buffets, finessing niggas, abortion, murder, robbery, finessing, crack. You know, all these
exploitation.
Is evil continue. Like a nigga mind is continually evil.
That's right. And it's every day. Every day. You know, it's the culture. And any form of entertainment is reflective of the culture. It says art imitates life. So the things that we have in our entertainment is telling what the mindset of the people are. Because in order to sell you this entertainment, you have to see something in yourself within the entertainment. It has to remind you of something. Why does evil entertainment sell the most? Drill rap, nigga rap, why does that sell the most? Why does thought rap sell the most, man? Because they're thoughts and they're niggas, man.
Jump down verse 11. It said the earth also was corrupted before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence, man. Like you said, that gangster shit sell the most. Like that nigga, Young Dolph, they finna name a street out there in Memphis. You see? Why is this man being honored? You know the legislation that has to go through for that to happen. You see? How much violence did he promote? You see?
Because what does the scripture say? He that justified the wicked and he that condemneth the poor or the just, the both are the abomination. Now Esau is wicked, but these niggas are wicked. The name of street after this nigga, you're justifying the wicked.
Memphis on the sign.
Hey, Memphis, we just passed a sign that said Memphis. We're in the South. You know?
Man. And what Memphis go back to? Egypt.
You
see?
Heavy. And that thug culture is heavy in Memphis. It's a spirit. That's how it's the spirit in Chicago. It's a certain energy in Memphis.
You know? It's Isaiah 49. No, this Isaiah 59 and 15. It said, yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil, making himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. It said he that departed from evil, making himself a prey. You see? Because I know the transition, because I work at the same place I was working at before I came into the truth. You see? So I seen that transition where Jake became real resentful of me because I didn't do the things that they did anymore. Like we used to we used to wild out at work. Like, you used to smoke weed behind the building and, you know, drink on the job and all you crazy shit. But when I fell away from that, now, because Jake used to tell the new Jakes that worked there, like, saying, they used to tell him he wasn't always like that. You know, they try to put me back in that box, like, that nigga ain't no better. He used to, you know how niggas is, man. You see? But you make yourself a prey. That's why you become an outcast to your family. You become an outcast, you know, pretty much within your household, man. For some cases, everything is different. You have young men that come in the truth within their mother's households, you know, which this brother can attest. All right, and the testimony of other brothers. And what happens? You become an outcast because you have a standard now, and the standard that we have conflicts, and pretty much it condemns what they're doing. You see, like you can. It's one thing to tell someone, you know, that bacon ain't good for you, but when they see you ain't ate bacon in 2 years, now it's like they pretty much condemn. Like he's saying, but now he's really living it.
Yeah, because you know, even when it comes to this living better, if you eat a salad around your coworkers enough, they gonna resent that. It's like, because you putting, like you said, you're putting a mirror in their face. You know, they want to pull you into that negativity, man. They want to pull you into that darkness, man. This hate light. You know,
this is St. John 7:7. It says, the world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. You see? So you gotta understand, we are an example of Yahweh Shai in the earth. We are an ambassador of Yahweh Shai. You see? When you send, like, if Iran sent ambassadors to America, that's gonna be like an extension of Iran that just came to America. You see? Well, we're an extension of Yahweh Shai in the earth wherever we at. So this is an extension of a society that's not of this world, you know? And so what's happening is they don't hate, because if you hate the way them, like say, you see some Iran ambassadors and you hate how they move and how they eat, well, you hate that whole nation of Iran, because that's how they do.
That's the whole country.
Yeah, it ain't just them. No, you hate that whole culture.
But I look at that word ensample, when it says that he, you know, made Sodom and Gomorrah like an ensample. The word ensample goes back to a sample. So like you broke down those ambassadors, that's a sample of their country. We're giving you a sample of our country when we send our ambassadors to you.
So we're examples of what Yahweh Shai, as the scriptures say. I get it. Hey, because it's vice versa. The feeling mutual, like, you know, they hate us, we hate you niggas too, man.
A real Easterner, they despise this Western shit. You know, if you're really outside of the Western world, especially if you're in a position of authority, you hate this Western shit. Because I heard a woman talking on one of the things on YouTube, one of the platforms. She was like, the first thing they check over there in the East to check your marriage value is that you're westernized. Because if you're in the East and you're westernized, your marriage value goes down. You know, that shit over with.
It's getting to the point, you in the West and you westernized.
It's like
your marriage value through.
Because the first thing first thing is a man notices with a woman, she ain't fully westernized, he gonna rock her up real quick. The women who's less westernized, they have a higher marriage market value. The westernization, that's just for sex. That's instant gratification. But the brother broke down the word modern. Modern basically means for the present. Just now. So modernization is really set up for the just now gratification. You know, but Easternization, Yahweh Shai's way, it's set up for the long term. It's like if you raised by your dad, most men's dad, they raise their sons to win in the long run. Street culture, it's set you up to win right now. You know?
And that shit losing, man.
It's losing.
When you go to 2 Corinthians 5:20, it says, now then, we are ambassadors for Hamashiach.
Representatives.
As though the Most High did beseech you by us, we pray you in Yahweh Shai's stead, be ye reconciled to the Most High.
Speaking of ambassadors, it's like until you go into a Mediterranean restaurant. When you walk into that Mediterranean restaurant, it's almost as though you're over there in Greece. You're over there in Turkey. Go to an East Indian restaurant, a real East Indian restaurant. They have it set up to where you just kind of sort of went to their country. You know? When you're amongst the brothers, it's like you're in Jerusalem. You know, brothers not only are we know, of course, we read the word, we doing videos. Brothers might be playing a certain type of music that's reflective of our culture.
Yep.
Brother lit the incense.
Brother burned the resin.
Brother burned the resin.
Yeah.
You temporarily went to Jerusalem, man.
Yep. Brother got different teas for
Yep.
each tribe.
That's right.
You know, different teachers and all about life. It's all about life.
Yep.
You know, and like you say, even when Yahushua say, it's not you that hated but me, because we are an extension of him. But just like we despise, like when you see a little thought bitch, you know, loud, clapping and shit, blue hair, out of order, well, that's an extension of this beast system. So it's even beyond her. Like this is, we hate this whole beast system, man.
Because she's a example or a sample of wickedness. When you see people that's not in the image of Yahushua, well, they are a sample of Satan. We're a sample, because example goes back to the word sample. We are a sample of righteousness. We are a sample of Yahushua. Well, that means Eve with the green hair, she's a sample of wickedness, and she's a sample of Baphomet. That's the polarity. That's why righteousness and hate wickedness and vice versa. It's a polarity. You got it, bro.
I got it. Appreciate it, bro. The second Ezra 16 and 49. It said, like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman.
Well, let's get. Well, what is America called? A whore. So really, if you're in the image of America, which is the image of the beast, you're gonna hate men and women who are the image of Yahushua. Whoredom.
A virtuous woman.
But we're the virtuous woman in the spirit.
We got limitations. You know, a nigga woman, you can pull out some money and everything. Now, everything's open. Like she'll show her titties in the restaurant or some shit like that. Like, ain't no, but a virtuous woman, like, nah, I'm not doing that.
But the person that doesn't have integrity, they gonna envy the person that said, nah, I'm not doing that. A person that sold his soul, they gonna resist somebody that won't sell their soul. You know?
Verse 50 says, so shall righteous hate iniquity when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face when he cometh that shall defend him that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth. So it says, so shall righteous hate iniquity. So just as a whore will hate a virtuous woman, because why? Because this whore is pretty much on a day-to-day process. Like she has to find her sucker every day. You know, she has to try to keep some suckers in rotation. She has to try to keep them enchanted. But a virtuous woman, all she has to do is just be a woman. Be what she's created to be. And she has structure, she's fed, she's clothed, you know, she has protection, she provided for, she has a head, you know. But a whore has to go out and scramble for these things every day that a virtuous woman already has set up. And we're like that virtuous woman. Like the Most High has everything set up for us that these people gotta go strive and fight for, man. You see?
And most importantly, we have the truth. See, in most people's minds, they're looking for something. There's something missing inside them. Speaking of whore, the scripture says, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So the people who live out the image of Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, people who actually live out that image, they're dead inside, man. But a virtuous woman, she's in her element. Like women is in the knowledge. And they got the truth, man. You don't really need, if you got a family, you got a husband, you got the truth, you winning. And even if you don't have a husband, your husband can be your house shop for now. You know? Then those whores that empty. Because women need love, right? Well, they have to use whoredom to make a man love her. If I sleep with him, then I get him attached to me. You know?
And then like that, even if you're a sister that don't have a husband, man, there might be certain brothers, you know, that you just naturally come up under their umbrella, man. And just learn. You know, and it's like you're being obedient. Because the Most High gonna put, you know, he's gonna be the matchmaker in the time to come, man. You see? So right now it's about just being obedient to this word, man.
Because we all have to be reformed. And we were all after the image of Baphomet. We were all after the image of Satan. So we have to be reformed. And sometimes that reformation, it causes separation from the world. It takes separation to detox from the world. That's why, you know, the Spirit was always telling brothers, stop being in the world, stop being in the club so much. Because you got to detox from that. To reform into the image of Yahushua.
This is St. John 4:13. Yahushua answered and said unto her, whosoever drink of this water shall thirst again.
Yep.
But whosoever drink of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst.
Yep.
But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
Yep.
So we have everything that we need within this doctrine, man.
Yeah.
This is a this is a do-all doctrine, man. It covers everything. It covers how to eat. It covers how to treat your brother.
Yep.
It covers the roles of a woman, the roles of a man.
Yep.
You know, because like you said, the women are being reformed to be submissive and to tap into being women, and the men are being reformed to what? Having restraint, all right, and being leaders.
Yep.
You know, because even in times to come, all right, the women gonna need leaders more than sex.
Yep.
Sex is something that's natural. You know, all creation has sex.
Yep.
It ain't nothing that you gotta practice and, you know, no, it's a natural act. You see, but leaders got to be built up.
Yep.
You know, and women have to come in a certain energy of submissiveness to make it flow where we complement each other, man. You see? So we're outcasts and we're being reformed, but the Most High has an end game to everything that he's doing in the earth, man.
Yep.
You know, it's an end game to this, man.
Trust the process.
Yep.
You know?
One more.
And then the spirit wants us to keep building and keep building, bro.
Yep. Keep rolling the spirit.
Yep.
This is the book of Luke, especially coming in times now, as we see, you know, Esau, Edom, you know, mandating these different things and, you know, really putting pressure, all right, to people that bow the knee to Baal, all right. But it's written that the Most High is going to reserve, all right, and elect the remnant that's not going to bow, all right. This is Luke 6 and 22. It says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. You see? So that's expected, like that's part of what we signed up for, is to be outcast. That's part of this whole, that's why Yahushua was telling, you know, those men that wanted to follow him, like, look, the foxes have holes, the birds have nests, the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head. He let you know, I'm an outcast, man. Yep. You want to follow an outcast? You know? He told let the dead bury the dead. Pretty much let niggas handle nigga affairs, man.
Yep.
We got much more better things to do to be worried about nigga affairs, man. Like, you know, that hero spirit, trying to be the hero in your family, we passed that, man. Like, let them, whoever fall out with who, let that shit play out. Let them handle that shit, man. It's not on us to try to, you know, piece together all the pieces of the family. It's gonna be chaos. They ain't got no structure. All right, but the structure is here amongst the body of believers, man. You see? But we're gonna be cast out based on what we believe, man. We're gonna lose jobs based on what we believe, and that's gonna look insane to people from the outside looking in.
Like I had a couple in my car because, you know, I do ride share, and somebody over there in another country, they take plastic arms, all right, to their body, so they really won't get the jab. And a couple was like, that was so unnecessary. It ain't that serious. And because to them, it was nothing to get it, you know? So, I mean, it was outrageous what they did, but they did their best to not get the, you know what?
They finesse.
You see? But to the rest of the world, it's like, because we got to take a loss. So the rest of the world gonna look at us like, why they going through all that to not get the, you know what? It's not that serious. You know?
This verse 23, it says, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. You know, so we should rejoice at being outcast. That's good. A wicked society hate you. That's good. How the hell would you be concerned about the approval of people that the Most High is finna put to death? He's finna torture these people, man. These people, the scriptures say that these people finna dwell in torments, man. So why would you modify who you are to be accepted by these people, man? The hell with them, man.
It's about to be a major judgment. The Most High is about to chastise the world. That means millions of people are about to suffer, man.
And you gotta be in the spirit. Hey, we unapologetic Israelites, man.
Yep.
We unapologetic Hebrew Israelites, man.
Yep.
All right, we ain't trying to make you get it. All right, we don't care your opinion about it, how you feel. Or that's crazy. Well, we finna see.
And that's another thing. The truth is a filter.
Yep.
We're not gonna change the truth. If you can't handle the truth, that means that it wasn't for you.
Yep.
But we gonna stand on our lots, man.
We gonna stand on it, man.
Yeah, we gonna stand on that, man.
This is 1 John 5:19. It says, and we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness.
Hey, during the time of Noah, the whole world lieth in wickedness.
Except for Noah.
Except for Noah, you know? And during the time of Lot, he said he was vexed by the conversation of the wicked, man.
The conversation of the wicked.
You know, that's like you got an apartment complex, and you got homosexuals that stay above you.
Yep.
And you hear that shit.
Yep.
You know? You got adultery. You see this, you know there's a woman stay below you, right?
Yep.
And you know she got a man, but then it's like, who's this other guy coming on another day? You see the adultery.
Yep.
You know, you hear women talking about they side nigga.
Yep.
You overhear this nigga talking about, yeah, you know, I got this little friend, you know, she got a husband or whatever.
Yep.
Like, you around that shit, man.
Yep.
We in the spirit of light, man.
Yep.
But this is the whole world lying in wickedness. That's how we know the Most High is about to lay his hand on this world, man.
Yep.
LGBTQ rights. Now, Lil Nas X, I don't know if you saw a snippet of the video, but like, worse than this, man. He's giving a lap dance to say, man.
You know, we don't be embraced by these people, man. We embracing Yahushua pretty much. Yahushua has given us, he has given his elect, 144, man. Like, he has given his elect the head start on conforming. Like, we're being conformed to a society that's finna be set up. But he's always given us a head start to go ahead and start getting ready for it. That's why the scriptures say in the land of drawing water, all right, that we're going to be rehearsing the righteous acts. You see? Rehearsing, that means what we're rehearsing for? The kingdom to come. So we're rehearsing for an eternal kingdom. This kingdom is done.
You know, it's almost like we were in the 60s, right?
Yep.
Everybody had a process. Everybody was dressed like the Temptations.
Yeah.
But you caught wind ahead of time that the new style was gonna be bell bottoms with afros.
Yep.
So you, before everybody else, you started wearing bell bottoms and afros.
Mm-hmm.
Now, originally, everybody started looking at you crazy.
Yep.
What the hell is he doing?
Like when Sam Cooke, who the first one started wearing.
Yeah, started wearing the natural.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good point. And that's like, everybody like, what the hell he doing? Now you done caught wind.
Yep.
Like Kanye West was talking about, he had a friend that stayed in like the upper class arena, and he was wearing jabos before everybody knew what it was.
Yep.
So he came out wearing jabos, and people was probably looking at him like, what is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
We done caught wind of the new wave, man.
Yep.
The wave of Yahushua.
Yep.
Y'all don't eat pork.
Yep.
Y'all don't eat catfish.
And we embrace it, man.
We embrace it.
And like you said, it's power when you have the power to resist.
Yep.
Because what's the main thing that draw Jake back into nigga culture? The woman, that box. See, when you can control your members, that don't have sway over you, man.
She got the feminine physique with the masculine energy doesn't fit my energy.
Yep.
It's a feminine woman. Yep. Or Northern Kingdom, they're feminine, man.
Yep.
You know, gotta conform.
Yep.
Guess we're going deep off in
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and it says, and you shall receive the gift of the promises unto you and to your children and to all that are far off, even as many as the Lord of our power shall call. And with many other words did he testify and exhort, saying, save yourselves from this untoward generation. Separate from this untoward, backward ass, perverted, twisted generation. Let these niggas have it, man. We building, man. We building, man. You can feel it, man. We building, man.
The house of David.
Yeah, the house of David is here, man.
Because the Most High, see, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The Most High told Lot, was it Lot? Yeah. When he told him to flee Sodom and Gomorrah, he said, don't look back.
Yep.
We have to not look back in the spirit.
Yep.
That's why she said, no man to put his hand to the plow. Then it goes into, what's the guy, Demas?
Yep.
He went back into the world.
He loved this present world.
He loved the present world. So it's like, it's likened to you leaving Sodom, but then you looking back.
Yep.
See, the Most High wants us to spiritually leave Babylon and not look back.
Yep.
See, brothers, they'll spiritually leave, and they start looking back like, damn, the club does sound fun.
Yeah.
It does look lit.
Yeah.
The women are bad as fuck, but look what you gotta do to be accepted by them.
Yep.
You know, you gotta conform to the beast. You know,
embrace being an outcast.
Embrace being an outcast. Hey, suffer now, win later.
Yep.
You know.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You close up.
All right. With that, we hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, we want to give out honor and glory to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem, Let's to our elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstones as well. Peace and blessed house, David the elect, Abba Baal. Come Shalom.
Shalom.
All right.